Hey guys, what's up? Jesse here with another cool episode from SD Tutorials, and what we're going to do today is teach you how to create God rays, or if you're an atheist, you can call them science rays. But either way, it's a really cool technique and it doesn't take very long at all, so I'm going to show you guys how to do this now. Start a new composition, 1280 by 720 with a 10-second duration, and we're going to add a solid and call it source. Add a fractal noise to the solid, reduce the scale here under transform, and increase the contrast a bit. And that should help give our light streaks some nice, really well-defined streaks there. So now what we want to do is we want to alt-click on our evolution stopwatch, and it brings up your expression window here, where you can enter an expression we're going to use to drive the animation here, which is time, asterisk, and then a value. And in this case, we're going to use 100. Okay, so over here in your Effects and Presets panel, enter Sphere, and take CC Sphere, drag it over, and let it go on top of your solid that you've applied the fractal noise to. And you can see it's turned into a sphere. So what we want to do is open up the light menu under the sphere effect and turn the light height up to 100 so that we can see the entire thing. And there's no shadows on the edges there. So now what we want to do is create an adjustment layer, and basically the way adjustment layers work is whatever effect you put on the adjustment layer, it gets applied to any layers underneath. So in this case it's going to be light burst. So we're going to go to generate and light burst. So let's take the ray length and turn it up to 200, which should bring it to the edges, or close to the edges. Okay, cool. So that's essentially how our light burst works. You can see the fractal noise is the source here, so that's how we're getting our streaking. If we increase the scale here, there would be less streaking. And something to keep in mind is that this is very intensive on your processor. You can see that it's taking a while for me to load each frame here. So all you really have to do now is throw your foreground image on, throw it on top here, spherize it, and to help with our workflow a bit here, let's just turn off the adjustment layer so we don't have that glow, just so that we can work on this. And what we want to do is invert the colors, so we have to go to channel invert, and because we put it on after the sphere, we have to just in our effects panel here just grab the invert and throw it on top, because we're inverting the shadows on the sphere. We don't want to do that, we just wanted to invert the original and then have it sphere afterwards. So this is great. Now we've got the water's black and the land is white, and all we want to really do now is add some reflective light here, and we can do that by just adding an outer glow and an inner glow to our foreground image. And we're going to just change up these colors here so they're white, because our streaks are white. And we're just going to alter the size here a bit. So we made the inner glow 30, the size of 30, and the outer glow the size of 50. And I'm just going to lower the opacity on this outer glow here a bit. Now when we bring our light streaks back in, it should look a little bit nicer, rather than just sort of sitting flat on top without looking like it really belongs there. Now it looks like it's got some really nice reflective light coming off the back. So that's how you create God rays. If you want to have them rotate, just go into the sphere effect and rotate the y-axis rotation, and you can do the same with your foreground layer. The point being is that if you want to get your light rays to behave a certain way, you have to make the adjustment to your source layer. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and I'll see you next time.